inflation, because this is a time where a lot of consumer goods that they sell are raising prices. Kimberly-Clark, Procter& Gamble, Coca-Cola, and yet Walmart today talked about 30% more discounts in stores than last year, trying to undercut their competitors on prices, which is a classic Walmart strategy. But how does that work? Do they absorb it in the margins?
When prices are moving, Walmart is really at its best when they're rising or where they're falling, because Walmart has the ability to bring scale to the equation, particularly on the consumable side of the world, where there's a lot of frequency. They can hold price longer, hold price down longer, and they can lower prices more quickly. So in an inflationary period, Walmart is going to be very, very successful.
Did we see, Bill, in Macy's and Home Depot's numbers, the benefits of reopening or of stimulus or a bit of both?
I think both. Probably with Home Depot, it was more stimulus. Probably with Macy's, more reopening as people get ready to go back to work. Like I said, they're going to need new clothes. They're going to need there's a pent-up demand to want to get out and shop. With Depot, the stimulus has given people a chance to get out and do some work on their home. So I think the answer is both, and a little bit different combination at each of those two retailers.
What about Macy's, Bill? They raised their forecast. They sounded optimistic. They're happy to see vaccines. But is there any reason to think on this one that it's more than a short-term bounce on some of these factors? Has Macy's really done anything to change the business that would change the trajectory from what they were seeing pre-pandemic?
Well, I think there's some external factors that might be at play as well. A lot of retail just didn't make it. And the ones that made it, the ones that survived, are facing increased demand with fewer competitors. And I think that's part of the deal with Macy's. Again, I'd look for them to have a really strong rest of the year. And, maybe they could use this opportunity and the little breathing room that this is going to give them to kind of reinvent themselves to sort of carry it on past the 12-month time frame. But I do think it gives them a little bit of time.
What's the biggest threat, Bill? Inflation or stimulus wearing off?
It depends on which segment you're looking at. In Walmart's case, the two biggest things that always impacted sales more than anything else, external economic factors, were the gas prices, the increase in gas prices, and unemployment. And so I would look for Walmart and be real careful about a couple of those issues. If this gas price thing resolves itself, I think the rest of the year is going to be great for them.